everyone, Prue Blenhasser here, leading intuitive business strategist and women's transformation catalyst. I felt really inspired to come in and have a chat today around the topic of service. So service is something that is right in the center, right at the core of everything that I do, the place from which I come, and what I teach as well. And this is because when we come from a place of service with our messaging, with our offering, with our sales process, with all of these things in mind, when we come from a place of serving those that we want to be in community with, that we want to be connected with, that we want to work with, everything else flows somewhat effortlessly. So why this was kind of coming through to me this morning is that I didn't always feel this way about service. So at one point in my career, or it was probably even a few years ago, I felt like service there was almost this level of martyrdom attached to service, because where I was coming from then was of not being in a true space of service to myself. And unless we are truly in a place of service to ourselves, we can't then bring forward service to others in the most clear and energetically aligned way. Hey, beautiful Jennifer, lovely to see you, gorgeous. So this sense of service is so key and so crucial, not just, I like to look at things, and I have this kind of, I was saying this to some beautiful women yesterday, I have this kind of vision of the world that encompasses both the micro and the macro, and that sense of as within, so without. I see the reflection of my inner world outside of me, and I see the reflection of the outside world inside of me as well. And similar to this, bringing through this sense of service in our individual work and in the soul work, as I like to call it, what is the deepest expression of our feminine divinity in the world, is likewise something that first of all needs to serve us, so that then we can be of the greatest level of service to those who we truly want to be supporting. And at a deeper level, taking that out to the macro, that work that we're doing here at the individual level then expands out and encompasses and supports and is of service to humanity, to our planet, universe, galaxy, however far you want to go, to the collective. So I wanted to share this because I recognized this morning that this is like at the core of everything that I do, but I didn't always feel this way about it because I wasn't in true service to myself. So there was this level of, I guess, feeling, a sense almost of resentment to being of service, or feeling like there was, being of service was taking away from me. Because if we try and give from that place where we're not full, that is taking away the resources that we have, and it is taking away from the kind of sense of not enoughness that's within. So my invitation to you is to be of service to yourself first and foremost. What is it that you can do right now to truly be of service to yourself in order to be able to open up the capacity even more for you to be of service, not just to your clients, your soulmate clients who you want to work with, to your families, to your partners, to your friends. Because again, when we come from that place of deep service within, serving ourselves at the deepest level, and that doesn't have to be selfish. It's not selfish to serve ourselves, because we can't truly serve unless we are serving ourselves. So I hope that has been some insight for you from this conversation, and I'd love to hear your musings on service in the comments. And yeah, Jennifer's saying, I relate to that very much, resenting when I've not filled my own cup. Absolutely. And this, of course, is not a destination, not something that we can do once and then we're done. It's a practice. It's a life practice, and it's a journey. And just like our evolution, it evolves as well. So I'm sending you lots of love. I want to let you know as well that I have an incredible, as a further act of divine service, I have a beautiful masterclass which is coming up next week. It is going to be on the topic of discovering your pricelessness, truly connecting in with the worth that you have, the inherent worth that you have, and your worthiness beyond that. So what is the pricelessness of your sacred work? What is it that you bring forward that no one else can? So I'm going to share more about this in the coming days, and I'll make sure that I pop a link to the registration in the description of this post so that you can come and join us. It's going to be a 90-minute interactive event. It's free, and my intention is that every woman will have an experience of shift around her own worthiness. So I really invite you to join us there. It will be beautiful, and I can't wait to see you there. All right, sending so much love. Mwah.